Welcome to our channel, where we delve into astonishing stories of value hidden in everyday objects, and today, we are excited to explore the captivating narrative surrounding the 1983 quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary coin that holds extraordinary value due to its minting errors and unique characteristics. It is astonishing to think that a single quarter can fetch a staggering price point of $570 million. Yes, you heard that right, thanks to the errors and mistakes that occurred during its production, establishing it as a coveted entity in the world of numismatics, where collectors and investors are always on the lookout for pieces that combine rarity with historical significance. As we set the stage for this story, imagine for a moment the hustle and bustle of the Philadelphia Mint back in 1983, where countless coins were stamped in great quantities, with machines running day and night, striking metal planchets into the familiar shapes of quarters that many of us carry in our pockets every day. However, amid this relentless production, mistakes happened, and it is these very mistakes that led to the coin's unparalleled value today. During its era, the U.S. Mint was not without its challenges. New designs were being introduced, and the transition from one style to another often resulted in confusion and errors in the minting process as workers adjusted to the new mechanisms and equipment. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1983 quarter dollar is the presence of the infamous double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck multiple times at slightly different angles. This kind of flaw causes parts of the design to appear doubled or distorted, particularly in the inscriptions across the coin's surface, rendering it not only visually unique but also a rare specimen for collectors, as such errors are often hard to identify and even harder to find in circulation. This particular flaw, which can create a dramatic effect on the appearance of the coin, has made the 1983 quarter a target for discerning collectors who recognize that errors of this nature add a layer of fascination and desirability to the coin story, resulting in heightened interest and demand. In addition to the double die error, there are variations of the off-center strike that also occurred with many coins minted in that year, where planchets were misaligned on the coin presses, leading to an incomplete design on the coin. An off-center strike can result in a coin that appears to have only partial design elements, which collectors find intriguing, as it serves as a testament to the industrial imperfections that can happen during the minting process. The further westward a strike is misaligned, meaning the details of George Washington or the number 25 that denotes the coin's value often brings with it variations of the off-centering that create a unique set of collectible items within the same year of minting. Such errors encourage a sense of exploration for collectors when examining their own quarters. They might become spellbound with the prospect of discovering a coin that embodies both historical context and notable mishaps that occurred during its production, thus propelling the 1983 quarter into the stratosphere of collectible coins. The question emerges, how could a 2-bit coin's value skyrocket to such jaw-dropping heights? The answer lies not only in the inherent errors but also in how rarity and market demand shape overall valuations in the numismatic marketplace. With millions of quarters being minted in 1983, the survival of error coins plays a pivotal role in determining their market status. A typical minting run produces countless pieces. However, due to the nature of coin collecting and circulation, only a few of these mishap coins remain in pristine condition, while the rest are often lost to time, damaged in the general ebb and flow of commerce, or simply discarded as unworthy occupiers of space. The scarcity of error coins can propel collectors into a frenzy when one surfaces, especially when it's presented in capital markets and auction houses as a gem-quality specimen or when identified by grading services that authenticate its unique attributes. In turn, this allows particular coins like the 1983 quarter to retain or increase their value exponentially over time, making them appealing not just as collectors' stands but also as investment opportunities in an increasingly volatile financial landscape, where tangible assets possess a certain allure and reassurance that paper currency does not. What may seem perplexing to the untrained eye illustrates an intricate dance of collectors, investors, and historians, all vying for the chance to own a piece of what ultimately must be understood as a modern artifact interwoven with a tale of imperfections and anomalies. Collectors often speak about the thrill of the hunt, where every roll of quarters or bag acquired could contain the sought-after error coin, igniting a quest driven by passion and the hope of uncovering another hidden treasure, fostering a community that bonds over shared excitement and relentless enthusiasm for numismatic exploration. For those who appreciate a bit of mystery, imagine circulating a handful of 1983 quarters in your pocket while examining them under the light, searching for the unique blunders that could lead to untold riches. This undercurrent of anticipation and possibility fuels the individuals intrigued by such coins. As collectors become more educated on the nuances of these errors, they have begun to devise strategies for identifying valuable coins in circulation, leading to an added layer of engagement within the numismatic community. Forums, online platforms, and local coin clubs have thrived on the exchange of information, with seasoned collectors mentoring newcomers about the signs of error coins, showcasing the rich tapestry of interactions that knit the coin collecting community tightly together. One of the beautiful aspects of coin collecting encompasses the stories each coin can tell. While this might be a tangible item, it evokes a sense of wonder that transcends the physical, initiating dialogues around history, economy, and craftsmanship. With the coin in hand, a collector imagines being an integral part of a vast timeline, pondering how many have held it before, the context of its creation, and the trails that led it into their possession. In the case of the 1983 quarter dollar, one can envision a time when it was first minted, the excitement of receiving it in change from a local shop, or perhaps the impact of someone pitching it as a valuable find, shifting the course of its life forever. As we think about the nature of value, we must also consider the role of expert appraisals and certifications that add credibility to the worth of a coin in the marketplace. Renowned grading services exist to formally authenticate and assign grades to coins, providing an invaluable service to both buyers and sellers. A certified error coin that passes the scrutiny of grading professionals can benefit immensely from the heightened confidence consumers feel in purchasing authenticated items, driving demand to previously unimagined heights and showcasing the symbiotic relationship between coin collectors and the expertise available within the industry. It stands to reason that the continued exploration of overlapping niches, historical, economic, and aesthetic, construction and collaboration among experts only enhances the dialogue around these collectible artifacts, ensuring the stories about coins like the 1983 quarter will resonate for generations to come as they pass from one collector to another or surface as that fabled treasure tucked away for safekeeping. With digital marketplaces expanding and becoming an integral part of the collecting landscape, coins like the 1983 quarter have emerged in new capacities as rare investments traded in diverse spaces such as auction websites, e-commerce platforms, and social media networks. This access to a global marketplace allows for an increased connectivity, where a collector in one corner of the world can sell their 1983 quarter to someone on the other side. Each transaction acted as a bridge connecting history, economy, and the art of collecting, illustrating the beautifully intricate web of interactions that form in this thriving niche. As we conclude our journey through the world of the 1983 quarter dollar, we are reminded that the value of such a coin is composed of far more than just its metal content or features. It tells an award-winning story, one of historical significance, unique circumstances, a passionate community, and evolving dynamics of value and information sharing. The coin holds a mirror to society, demonstrating how much significance can be derived from seemingly mundane objects and how they resonate across context, reminding us that value is shaped by the narratives we assign to our possessions. So, the next time you find yourself rifling through your spare change, take a moment to examine your quarters closely. They could very well be the key to a fascinating story waiting to be told, and who knows? You might uncover your own piece of numismatic lore. As always, we appreciate your company on this exploratory journey into the world of coins, and we can't wait to share even more intriguing stories from the numismatic universe in our upcoming episodes. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more remarkable adventures in hidden history and value just waiting to be discovered. Next, we delve into the intriguing world of the 1995 quarter dollar, a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike due to its incredible market value, which has reached a staggering $445 million, stemming from a series of minting errors and mistakes that occurred during its production, transforming what might seem like a simple pocket change into a highly sought-after collectible. The backdrop to this phenomenon lies in the Philadelphia Mint, where coins were being rapidly minted to meet the demands of the economic climate in the mid-1990s, a time of both recovery and growth for the U.S. economy following the recession of the early 1990s. While most 1995 quarters are ordinary and circulate widely, a particular subset of these coins contain striking errors that elevate them to the realm of coveted rarities. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1995 quarter is the infamous dropped letter variety, a fascinating mishap where the D mint mark, representing the coin's origin from the Denver Mint, was struck with an unintentional displacement. This error arises when the die that strikes the planchet, essentially the blank piece of metal before it is turned into a coin, contains a flaw from an improperly polished or damaged surface, resulting in a fourth letter or artifact being dropped, leading collectors to discover unexpected and beautiful quirks in their coins. This anomaly turns regular quarters into collectible treasures, as collectors tend to gravitate towards pieces that convey unique qualities that distinguish them from the masses. The allure of the dropped letter variety lies not only in its rarity but also in the visual impact that immediately catches a collector's eye. It allows for detailed examination and discussion about the specific characteristics that make it so special. Often, coins with visibility issues become focal points for those interested in the finer elements of numismatics, as the stories that accompany minting errors become narrative catalysts that captivate audiences everywhere. Another remarkable error specific to the 1995 quarter dollar is the occurrence of what collectors call the double die variety, which happens when a coin is struck multiple times with slight misalignment. As a result, the features of the coin appear doubled or skewed in comparison to its intended design. These remarkable artifacts signal both the historical significance and the artistry of minting at its best, as they embody the tension between human craftsmanship and the unforgiving nature of machinery. The distinctiveness associated with double dies serves as a testament to the artistry of coin production, inviting collectors to appreciate the beauty of both the intended design and the small intricacies of the process that got the minting wrong just a little bit. The combined rarity of the 1995 quarter dollar, including the presence of multiple errors, ignites a fervor within the market, resulting in heightened demand for these pieces. Collectors actively search for these coins in change, at local shops, and through online marketplaces, driven by the increasingly competitive nature of the coin collecting hobby, wherein the thrill of the hunt, finding a rare error coin, converges with the potential for financial investment. These coins have found themselves adopting the roles of not only historical artifacts but also modern-day economic assets, where deeper dives into past cultures and societies become invaluable as the tides of the marketplace continue to shift. The average person might wonder how such a quarter could reach an astonishing value of $445 million. The answer lies in the combined forces of rarity, demand, and the significant stories behind each coin. As millions of coins were minted during that period, a minuscule number had the errors in question, creating an exponential increase in demand for those unique specimens. Additionally, the rise of social media and online auction platforms has further fueled interest. Collectors have become more connected through networking, sharing their finds on dedicated forums, and discussing the potential value of coins like the 1995 quarter in real time. The convenience of online selling and buying allows collectors from around the globe to participate in the coin marketplace, providing a dynamic and bustling environment for transactions and fostering an exchange of knowledge and passion for the value of rare coins. Moreover, as experts and grading agencies began to shine a light on these quarters and shelter a thriving market, they reinforced the notion that the value of error coins is not just subject to subjective interpretation. Rather, they can be distinctly assessed and validated through formal certification processes that contribute credibly to their booming worth. Many of these coins have achieved an impressive certification grade, indicating their top condition, which invariably increases their desirability and market value. In this interconnected world, cities become bustling centers of commerce as coins change hands and rumors of exciting finds travel across the internet, giving rise to increased competition among collectors and investors alike. As much as investing in the rare coin market can mirror other asset classes with greater volatility, the enthusiasm that fuels it ultimately cultivates a bond that reaches far beyond simple monetary transactions. Each 1995 quarter dollar carries with it a history, a story waiting to weave its narrative through the lives of those who encounter it, contributing to its profound sentimentality that often goes unnoticed. Beyond the monetary valuation, there exists a sense of duty among collectors and enthusiasts to celebrate the adventurous spirit that defines coin collecting, revering these examples as small yet profound artifacts that possess the capacity to captivate and inspire. As we continue to explore the realm of the 1995 quarter dollar, we should also consider the role of authentication and restoration. The coins must travel through grading services and numismatic experts who lend their expertise to evaluate the errors and ensure they are legitimate, helping collectors navigate the sometimes murky waters of counterfeit and altered coins. Positive authentication lends a sense of assurance, elevating the overall trust and value associated with error coins. Many collectors understand that the condition and authenticity of their coins can greatly influence performance over time, allowing for informed investment decisions that weigh aesthetic appeal against historical significance. To aid collectors navigating this world, there are pathways for education that help new entrants interested in error coins connect the dots related to diagnosis what's out there, consultation with seasoned collectors, attending conventions, and joining promotional initiatives that bridge the gap between novice and expert. This engagement fosters a holistic understanding of errors and gives rise to dedicated enthusiasts willing to share their findings, thereby contributing to a vibrant subculture within numismatics. These discussions often include where to identify minting errors and address questions that arise through examination, patterning a reliance on community for insight, verification, and encouragement. As coins like the 1995 D quarter dollar come to symbolize innovation amid fault, they chronicle a chapter of American history shaped by craftsmanship, technology, and even unpredictability. Who would have envisioned a small metal circle evolving into a repository of potential wealth simply by being shaped in error? Yet this is precisely the opportunity that the 1995 D quarter dollar extends, intertwining chance with the persistent human pursuit of the extraordinary. The financial aspirations surrounding these coins serve as an engaging pivot point that not only celebrates rarity but also highlights the unpredictable nature of historical minutiae. As collectors dive into the minutiae of value, each new era revealed adds further fuel to their passion, accommodating an intimate relationship with the system that governs historical coinage. In conclusion, while the 1995 D quarter dollar is a seemingly simple coin from a vital period in American history, its remarkable elevation to a value of $445 million is indicative of a broader appreciation and fascination with numismatic exploration. Through each error, misstep, and unique feature, collectors uncover the stories that wrap around our collective history, dissipating mere transactions for connections forged between past and present, driving appreciation for what is often overlooked. This remarkable quarter has transcended its nominal value by offering potential for breathtaking personal journeys and investments through its numerous connections, creating a landscape where every quarter is a tapestry of wonder waiting to be unveiled. So, as you examine your own coins, engage with these stories and appreciate what lies beneath the surface. Who knows, perhaps the next quarter you stumble across will be worth more than you can imagine, becoming part of the monumental narrative that defines the captivating saga of error coins in American history.